Hello, my name is Aryo from Mentari School, Jakarta.
And I'm Callista from Mentari School, Jakarta as well. Today's topic we'll be covering about space technology, and our main goal is how to gain wealth out of it. One of our methods is to open up personalized market. Considering Indonesia is the most potential market because we're the fourth most populated country in the world and the most populated country in ASEAN countries. We're also considering that we're a developing country, which means there's imbalance between our consumers and producers. With space technology is expected to stabilize between consumers and producers and the breakdown between consumers. By this, we can broaden up our employment and, of course, cure one of Indonesia's major economic issues, unemployment.
That being said, we move on to business and trade. And as you can see, Indonesia is an archipelago country, and that means that we are surrounded by ocean. And then, as you know, for our local businesses, fishing is the most vital one. It is the main component that improves our country's economy. And then with fishing, there are several islands in our country that are remote and that do not have access to proper telecommunication network. And if we provide good telecommunication network to these islands, which are populated by several people that work as fishermen, and besides that, these people are low-income people and they live under poverty. And then if we improve this from this aspect by developing our project of space technology, we can make contacting and communicating easier. And that actually improves the efficiency and productivity of the fishermen, because for example, if the fisherman is in the island and then there are numerous fishermen spread out, they're dispersed in this area or in the other area, and with better communication they can communicate with each other, they can collaborate, they can team up in order to catch more fish in the ocean, in order to produce more. So the allocation of resources will be better, and therefore, if they have more goods, they can trade them up and sell them in the market, and then they can expand the market, and they can also gain a lot of income from that itself. So the space technology is very beneficial to not only the fishermen, but to other local businesses, to other domestic businesses in our country, because we have a lot of people in Indonesia, and then we need to increase we need to provide more telecommunication network to these people, because they are internet users, and then as Callista have said, they can personalize their market, and they can broaden up the market in order to gain more money and increase the wealth of the country. And then speaking of the fishermen, previously it is considered as the microeconomics of this country, and when this space technology project is developed, they can actually gain more money, meaning the chances of getting poverty, the percentage of the people living under poverty will be lower than before. So looking at the bright side, this project will be very prosperous for the people, because they can satisfy their needs, and they can also satisfy the market and the demand of the people, because the fishermen actually living under poverty, and that was the main problem in Indonesia. And with the project, we can actually abolish and give the solution, so that the country will as a whole be more developed than before.
Referring back to Aryo's geography statements that Indonesia is in fact an archipelago, space technology can help Indonesia to identify more hidden resources. And in order to identify these hidden resources is to enhance these satellites and sensor systems. Because we are living in different islands and provinces separated by oceans, it is better for us individuals to be connected one another with better sensor systems and better communications. And in fact, hidden resources, Indonesia has massive resources that are not identified as well. If they're not identified by local, they're either identified by foreigners as well. So by identifying hidden resources, locals can prosper from these resources and can broaden more of the businesses and trade and create more prosperity to the economy as well. Moving on to its massive diversity in the market, since Indonesia is also diverse in its culture as well, it enhances our network and communication, which creates more unity. Unity is in fact also another key factor to make the businesses and trade economy and all these methods to work, because unity it compromises different people to work together as one without working together as one and having some sort of network system that actually works for everyone. We won't really focus on the efficiency as well. Without efficiency, we would be using and allocating resources to things that we don't actually need, instead of space technologies supports this efficiency by making economy even better as well. So, macroeconomic.
So concluding from the microeconomic businesses, all of these markets created from the number of people, the diverse people that Indonesia has, we are contributing a lot to Indonesia's macroeconomics. And at a very large scale, this can actually bring out more wealth to the nation, more revenues, more incomes. And with the space technology project, we can develop
more competitive products. As in ASEAN countries, we have many competitors in terms of our business and economy. So by enhancing this space technology and allowing ourselves to find more resources and broadening our employment and many more businesses, it can create more competition, which can also enhance our economy as well. Which concludes to our economic growth. And since macroeconomic concerns international trade, it will always lead us to increase our GDP, or gross domestic product.
So to sum up, space technology is a project that we really need to raise our concern with, because it can actually bring a better future towards Indonesia, because there are a lot of citizens, a lot of people who are in need, and then they really need to be specialized, and they need they really need attention, and they really need to work and be more productive. And thanks to space technology, and they are expected to be more efficient and be more productive, and therefore can contribute to our national GDP, and thus we can gain more wealth out of it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.